Hello guys, this is Boomerang here and welcome back to another video, and today this is episode 90 of Desert Survival, and we will be doing the second floor of the villager area. Now, what I'm thinking, if you don't remember, is that the two areas right here, these two little columns, will be bubble vaders. This one will go up, that one will go down. And if we go up there, you'll actually see that it's quite in a square shape. So I don't know if I'm going to have some in the inside or not. But the villagers up here, while we have the ones like which we can get resources from, like clerics and masons down here, what I'm thinking upstairs is that we'll have the librarians, the toolsmiths, the weaponsmiths, the armorers, all of that good stuff. So yeah, let's get into it. So first, I think what I want to do is just dig up here, remove this trapdoor and shroom light, and yeah, so this is one of the areas. Here's the other. As you can see, it's kind of in a square-like shape. It might get kind of tight here. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna clear out this wall which divides these two sections. So yeah, let's go and do that. So yeah, we now have this area, so I'm just thinking we have 4 blocks to play with. Okay, yeah, we can do the same thing we did down there. That's no big deal. So I think this will just be an ender chest, and that wall will have my toolsmiths and weaponsmiths and armorers and that sort of stuff, and a Fletcher. And then the rest of the walls will be librarians, I think. And I just got stuck in a little ditch. Oh wait, it's actually gonna be 3 blocks tall, right? Okay, so maybe the front section I won't do, and I'll just like end the wall like here. Yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do. Anyways, let's get started. So first, what I think we're gonna do is I'm gonna first destroy this warped wart. And I do still need to gather resources for the actual floor. I'm well aware of that. And I don't want a zombie to spawn there, so I'm gonna light the area up around it. But I'm gonna bring these up to this elevation right here. And I'm missing a block. Okay, right here. So these will be the water elevators. So what I'm also gonna do is do that. And I'm gonna place a water bucket down each of these. And then we need the kelp, soul sand, and oh, we don't have kelp. We just need water buckets, I guess. I've got both of the tunnels or pipes waterlogged. This took a lot longer than I'd like to admit. As you can see, I need to use a door here. For whatever reason, trapdoors are waterloggable. What the hell? When? Like, I don't know if it's just because I'm used to, like, if there's any problem in Minecraft, trapdoors always seem to be the solution, and for once they're not. But I could have sworn they were waterloggable, or they weren't waterloggable. Oh my gosh, I can't speak. Now I should probably change that to stair rather than a full block. I'll do that. And forgot the stairs were waterloggable, so I can't do that. But yeah, regardless, this works. We can now pop up here, and we can also go down here, nice and easily. All right, we've got some stone slabs all cooked up, so let's get the floor in then, shall we? Anyways, we've got the floor done, so let's do the walls. And while we do the walls, let's go on our daily speech. Does speech sound better than rant? I don't know. I think rant is a bit more truthful, if you know what I mean. Now, in this rant, I'm going to talk about math. I know, it's everyone's favorite subject. So here I am to bless you with some math. So, on the daily math test from hell, I'd like to test you. What are the last digits, or the digits in the ones place, of the first 10 perfect squares? I'm gonna give you 5 seconds, so pause the video if you need more time, and okay, it should go like this. But yeah, if you said that the last digits are 0, 1, 4, 6, 5, and 9? You're correct. That means that no perfect square can end with a 2, 7, 3, or 8. Now, is that useful? Of course not. I mean, who's gonna ask? Although, if someone asks if, I don't know, 3,528 is a perfect square, to say no, because it ends with an 8. But, anyways, why this is important for this rant is because, as you can see there, the perfect squares follow a pattern. And it will follow that same pattern for every perfect square on. So every number which ends with a 1 squared that number squared will end with a 1. 2 squared end with a 4. It will still continue that pattern, being 0, 1, 4, 9, 6, 5, 6, 9, 4, 1, 0. And because of that, you can actually just only know the last digit of a number, and you can accurately guess the perfect square of that, or the last digit of that perfect square. But why this is important is because there actually is a pattern to this. It's not only the last digit, it's also the second to last digit. So if you've noticed, it kind of repeats every 5. Or every 5 perfect squares, it repeats. The same numbers repeat. And then it flips backwards. So as you can see, the numbers in the sequence for the first 10 squares, or 5 squares, is 0, 1, 4, 9, 6, 5. It then flips backwards, so it goes 6, 9, 4, 1, 0. And it will do that infinitely. And like I said, that does not only apply to the last place digit. It also applies to the second last digit, or at least I know for sure. And I'm pretty sure, since math is full of patterns, that this will apply to basically any digit. Now, do I know that for certain? No. If there's a mathematician in the comment section, it actually knows that, or has a proof and that sort of stuff to show that every you can repeat every digit of each square, I'd like to see that. And the interesting thing is that, from what I know, with the last two digits, it repeats every 50 times, meaning that it flips every 25 times. Do you notice something interesting there? Yes, 25 is 5 squared, meaning that basically there could be a pattern with the amount of numbers as well in each sequence. Now, I don't know what the next one is. It could be 125 or 625. I don't know. Or I mean for the hundredths. If you're wondering, 125 is 5 cubed, so that would just be multiplying it by 5 more. I don't know and 625 is 25 squared, so that would be squaring the 2. Like I said, I don't know. I'd like to see if there's a mathematician who watches this, I'd like to see a proof for this, because it's something I've noticed. And I'm pretty confident that there is some sort of pattern, although I'd like to see if I assumed it was the former of the two, where for every hundredth, or if you want to find the last 3 digits of a perfect square, you go every hundreds. Or sorry, every 120, repeat every 125 terms. 4 digits, 625 terms, so on, so on. Although, yeah, if you're a mathematician, and you know the answer, hit me up. I'd like to see a proof. I really do. Anyways, that's it with the rant. I now have this area complete, and I need more shroom lights to get the ceiling in. So yeah, let's continue with the video. Alright, I've got the walls in, so on each side we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, there's also these two, so there would be 16 villagers we can fit up here. Now, what I think we're going to do is I'm going to have Toolsmith, Weaponsmith, Armor, Fletcher, and then the Librarians will be the rest of these. Or I could have just Toolsmiths here for the iron, then have a weapons. Or I can do Fletcher, Weaponsmith, Tools, Armorer, Weaponsmith. No, Fletcher, Weaponsmith, Armorer, Toolsmith, Toolsmith, Toolsmith. Of course, for the iron, and then Librarians. I think that's what I'm gonna do. Anyways, back on track. I need what I'm gonna do is either actually I think we're gonna do redstone lamps. I'm gonna do the same pattern as I did here, so I'd have the quartz stairs and the blue concrete on top or second floor. So yeah, let's do that. Alright, we've got the lights in, as you can see, and now all we need to do is the roof. And the roof is done, so now all we need to do is breed up some villagers and get them up here. And by the way, I actually kind of like the design of this, personally. I mean, I think it's a bit dark in the middle, but still, this looks fine, I think. I've got all the villagers with their professions. Now, I wasn't able to get every single book with the librarians, but I was able to get most of them, so when it comes to things like sword and armor enchantments, I still need to use an enchanting table. But yeah. Now what I need to do is, yet again, destroy the beds, destroy the workstations, kill the iron golems in here, and drop a husk in there and turn them into zombie villagers just to cure them. All of the villagers are cured, so all I need to do now is bring them to the upstairs area. I'm first just gonna repair my chest plate and helmet, just because now that I'm done with it, I figured next time I um need them, it's probably good just to have them fully repaired. So yeah, let's just do that, and then we can get the villagers inside. Oh, dude! This helmet doesn't have mending on it. What the? Okay. I guess that's something I need to do off camera. Jeez. I was not expecting that. Before I do anything, I'm going to block off the downstairs entry, the pipe, the water tube going down, because I don't want the villagers to be idiots and just, decide to go down there and get sucked to their death. I know that's what they're gonna do, because that's what villagers do. They find any way possible to die, and they die in that way. So yeah, let's block that off, because I don't want to lose any of these guys. Sadly, there's not really a way to block this off, so I just have to hope and pray that none of them, I don't accidentally push any of them there. I have a water bucket on me, so I actually just decided to block that off anyways. It's not going to be a big deal to repair. It'll only take a few seconds, because like I said, I have a water bucket on me, I can just restart the stream. Something neat, though, about my toolsmiths is that all of them have the shovel trade, so I can, if I need shovels, it'll be just as easy to get shovels as pickaxes. And also, with the enchantments, I'm pretty sure they stack up to 12. So that means that I can basically, each time they restock, I can get 9 shovels and 9 pickaxes and enchant them all. Which is really nice. This is gonna be a nightmare getting these guys in here. I can already tell. Okay, we got one. And if I accidentally go up, I have to, like, repatch the stream going down. Oh my gosh, this is not gonna be fun. Okay, I got all of them up. I think what happened was that during work hours, it was extremely easy to do that because I was able to lure them with their workstation and that sort of stuff. But yeah, now we just need to get the librarians up there. Oh, I heard a villager dying. What happened here? What the heck happened? Okay, it looks like everyone's safe. Jeez, that scared me. Oh boy. You know what? I'm gonna actually just put some workstations here temporarily. Just so that hopefully less villagers get stacked up there. I don't know how they were dying because it wasn't like they were entity cramming or whatever. That was odd and scary. Jeez. Alright, I now got all the librarians in here, so let's pop up here. And I'm gonna just place the workstations like here-ish. Just out of the way. And yeah, I think I need to break up this clump of villagers here. Oh my gosh, there's so many that it's like really hard to. But yeah, let's start organizing them then, shall we? So I was thinking here, I think I'd go Fletcher, Weaponsmith, Armor, Toolsmith, and the rest librarians. That's what I'm thinking. Since all of our villagers are controlled, that means that I can break this wall of wool I made to my wool farm, and also that means that I can destroy the temporary villager pen I had. I think I'll do that slightly later. I think I'll do that off camera, but yeah, let's just destroy this wall real quick. And now we've got all of the villagers inside. So the order we have is Silk Touch, Feather Falling, Thorns, Sharpness, Efficiency, Smite, Looting, Fortune, Unbreaking 3, and Mending. As you can see, I didn't really put any order to these guys. I just threw them in wherever they could, just whenever I had the opportunity. I somehow managed to get Mending and Unbreaking 3 not only right next to each other, although right next to Toolsmiths. I'm not exactly sure how. That was completely RNG, but yeah, what order do we have these guys? That guy has a hoe and this guy's the axe. Interesting. So you kind of got these guys in a certain order as well. That's peculiar. But yeah, I guess, you know what? Right before we go, let's just see what their pickaxe trade is. How much it costs for each of these guys. I'm just doing this because I'm curious. Also, I can get my weaponsmith up by trading with him some more iron. And this guy is 20. This guy is 28. This guy is 22. Okay. That's decent. I mean, the 28 is a bit expensive, but other than that, that's decent. This guy would be 2 emeralds for a pick. This guy will be 20 emeralds for a pick. Oh, the axe is expensive. Okay. Didn't even notice that. And the weaponsmith will sell an axe, so it shouldn't be an issue. But yeah, I mean, and if I need more... Okay, this guy is 23 for an axe. That's better. It will become 3. It currently says 1 because I just got them up. And 25 for a sword. Alright. So with all of these guys, it's pretty close to 1 emerald for their trades. So yeah, that is amazing. And now we have all of the villagers in. And one other key thing this actually really helps you with is name tags. You see, before this, it would be impossible to get name tags. Well, actually it wouldn't, but it would be really hard to. But now, I can trade with the librarians for name tags. And because of that, that'll make so much easier to play on this world. And if we're wondering why, well, you see, if you name one big slime something, then all of the smaller slimes will be named the same thing. Now this sounds useless, until you realize that this could be used for spawn proofing. Yeah, so what I'm going to do is, sometime in the near future, I'm going to spawn proof this area from slimes. I'm going to get a whole bunch of big slimes, like 7 big slimes. I'm going to name them something with a name tag, and then I'm going to put them in a ditch. And then I'm going to turn them all into the small slimes to fill up the mob count. And hopefully that should work. So yeah, stay tuned for that episode. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure to leave a like, subscribe my channel. I'll get these librarians up off camera, and I'll see you guys all in the next video. Peace out! Oh yeah, one more thing before I go. It's so weird how out of all of these librarians, only 2 of them have the bookshelf trade. Somehow, the other 8 all have the paper trade. I don't know how that happened, but yeah, that's just something really strange I found when getting all these villagers up. So yeah, anyways, peace out.